America is boiling, and this is just yet another warning to all Americans of things to come.
I'm the hope of the smile. Typical of what you see in an urban environment, people hanging out, doing nothing. And as we know, idle time is the devil's hands. Right? We've been saying people don't have jobs, they don't have a home to go to, or a home that they want to go to, so they just hang out all day long. You have a local religious leader over there in the Nun. You have a church right here. You have some Marines conducting an interview over here, it looks like. Right now everything's calm. Everybody seems to be content. But at any minute, this could erupt into a riot.
Well, I think terrorism is being practiced on the residents of the city of Oakland because many of the retired teachers, retired military people have informed me that they understand what's going on, and it's not anything that relates to humanitarian training whatsoever. This is a psychological, as we in the research community say, this is a psyops. They're preparing people for what is coming, not what is being presented today.
That we can create a modern international community that is respectful, that is secure.
Alternatives including coal or
let me sort of describe my overall policy. Under my plan of a cap-and-trade system, electricity rates would necessarily skyrocket. So if somebody wants to build a coal-powered plant, they can. It's just that it will bankrupt them because they're going to be charged a huge sum for all that greenhouse gas that's being emitted.
You know, I've said before that one of the great strengths of the United States is, although as I mentioned, we have a very large Christian population, we do not consider ourselves a Christian nation or a Jewish nation or a Muslim nation. We consider ourselves a nation of citizens who are bound by ideals and a set of values.
When will ye learn that me ye cannot slay? Year after year ye burn me in this world, lifting your puny shouts of triumph to the stars.
You're saying they're preparing people to accept it with incrementalism.
That is correct. Like the old frog example. You know, you put the frog in the water and you just gradually continue to raise the heat on the water until the frog is cooked. That's the way it works.
Attention, attention, attention. American forces are here to help. Remain calm. We will not tolerate civil disobedience. Attention, attention, attention. American forces are here to help. Please remain calm. We will not tolerate civil disobedience.
Believing your people were safe and protected.
The United States and the West generally, we have to educate ourselves more effectively on Islam. One of the points I want to make is that if you actually took the number of Muslims, Americans,
we'd be one of the largest Muslim countries in the world. And so.
Also, we're going to talk more about the controversial subject regarding Al-Qaeda. Are they recruiting a white army now in Great Britain? Some people say it's 1,400 people strong, and why is that important? Because this is what we've always talked about, that if you have people in one country transplanting to another religion and they maybe aren't exactly what you think they are, that can be more difficult to fight.
Yeah, they're converting them in prison to extremist Muslims. Yeah, okay, great. You were trusted to lead the Republic, but you were deceived. As our powers of the dark side have blinded you.
Give an update on the plane. I got a message on that plane. It's a big truck with a mural painted of an airplane diving into New York City and exploding. I don't know what's in the truck. The truck is in between 6th and 7th on King Street. All right, 10-4. I'll send the issue in the bomb squad there for West King. The 4? Before I got West message. It's 5. With a mural painted airplane diving into New York, blowing up. 2 men got out of the truck, ran away from it. We got those 2 under. That's good. You got those? Are you holding those 2 guys, Kay? We got them under. Let's get some units over here. Listen to that. Beat the shit out of them. All right, get in.
And word late tonight that 2 suspects are in FBI custody after a truckload of explosives was discovered around the George Washington Bridge. That bridge links New York to New Jersey over the Hudson River. Whether the discovery of those explosives has anything to do with other events of the day is unclear, but the FBI has 2 suspects in hand, said the truck load of explosives, enough explosives were in the truck to do great damage to the George Washington Bridge. But they arrested the 2 suspects and they're questioning them as we speak.
You assumed no force could challenge you.
I said, when it comes on shore, there's going to be a go, go, go mentality. And that's what this is. There is a mentality in our enemies. Our country is now vulnerable. Those people who would like to destroy us are enemies like Al-Qaeda. They'd like to destroy us, and they will work with anyone. There are also people like white supremacists or 9/11 truthers that would also like to destroy the country. They'll work with anybody they can.
I'm sure you've seen that. Trying to come up with new stuff now for crowd control, etc. You got a group of civilians that keep trying to break through a barrier. Instead of unloading with a saw into them, you just have a sticky gun. All of a sudden, boom, they can't move. All kinds of things that the Marine Corps and the United States military is trying to do to minimize the amount of people that have to be killed.
And now, finally, we have returned.
Yeah, him in prison, huh? Now you're going to see an execution. So you can see, she wasn't running there saying, I live here. Oh, but there's a prisoner.
Were deceived. And now your republic shall fall.